What does cold showers have to do with finding love? I just got out of my cold shower and I started laughing because I was like, I can't believe this is going to be my next podcast. And yet, there is something here, sister. There's something here. So, you've probably heard about cold plunges, but I don't have a cold plunge in my apartment. And there's a lot of science that shows cold water resets the body and tones the vascular system, et cetera, et cetera. But what does it have to do with your love life or your life in general? And so as I was taking the shower, I just thought, oh, well, the first thing was right before the shower, I thought, I don't want to do this. I want a warm shower, which I do. I go in really cold, then I do the hot, and then I end with really cold. I noticed my thought right before the shower of the dread, of the dread. And I did it anyway because I knew I could do it. I knew it was good for me. I knew it was something that's healthy for me. I am very committed to my health and wellness, feeling good in my body, feeling good about myself, so that no matter what comes throughout the day, I have taken really good care of myself. Like the cold shower is the beginning of the day, sort of like mental insurance. Not only is it helping my body, but it helps my brain. It helps my mind know that it can be conditioned to do hard things. And let's be real, cold showers are not hard things. Taking care of people that are sick is hard. Dealing with finances or children or elderly parents, they're hard. But at the end of the day, how often do we go, oh my God, I don't want to do this. I don't want to clean my house, or I don't want to talk to the credit card company. The list goes on, right? Welcome to life. So as I was in my cold shower, I just thought this is actually a great metaphor for life, and that when we find ourselves thinking, this is too hard for me, this is too much of a stretch for me, to really come back to your why. Like, why are you doing what you have to do? Why are you online dating? Why are you going on a date? Why are you staying in a relationship? What is your why? Because to do the cold shower, I have to have a really strong friggin' why. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. Because frankly, it's not something I like to do. Does that make sense? So I'm tying it to love because we are talking about conditioning your mind, conditioning your habits, and your morning ritual is a big piece of your day, insurance for your day. And as you can see, my hair is still wet for those of you that are watching here, because I literally just was like, let me just do it while it's feeling right. Let me just do this podcast when it's in real time here. I did put some clothes on for you, though I thought maybe it would go viral if I didn't, but I've already done that, right? Anyway, so where are you with your dreams, what you want to have happen, how you're going to feel when you get it, your why? Because I could have thought my why this morning was, I don't want to be cold. I don't want to start the day off like this. I don't like the cold showers. And that could have been my why. Your why of what you're desiring in the positive has to really call you. And you need to unpack the other crap that has you in the old patterns. And sometimes you have to do some of the things that are uncomfortable until you can own them. And what I mean is, when I first started doing the cold showers, I was shaking and hardly able to breathe. And now I don't have that at all. I've conditioned my body to be able to handle it. It's the same thing with everything. And let's just bring it to dating. Um, that first time that you get ghosted, that might have been horrible, but you condition yourself with your mindset of, I have a dream for a partner to meet me. And if he's ghosting me, he's not the one. Now, at first, you might have to work that muscle to kind of talk yourself off the ledge. Or you can have this muscle already built in, knowing your value, knowing what you desire, knowing that you're waiting for someone very different than someone who is disrespectful and doesn't know how to communicate that it's not a fit or something like that. So we're talking about building good habits, and sometimes we have to stretch. Sometimes it's just like going to the gym, right? Just like going to the gym. If you want to build your muscles, lose weight, you can't go to the gym once a year, once a month. So at first, your muscles are going to be a little sore. Hey, I'm getting better at metaphors, aren't I? I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for that because these are good. So if you want change, you have to put some energy into it. And so the metaphor of the gym, if you go to the gym and you haven't been there in a while, you're going to be sore and you might say, "Oh man, this is hard. This is painful. I'm not doing it again." And then you are not going for the result that you desired in the beginning. Sometimes we have to feel a little discomfort to get what we want. So, whether you do a cold shower or not, that's your metaphor for today, sister. Bottom line is get really clear about what you want, what you don't want, and um, and go from there. And go from there. And that's it. That's all I got for you today. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't taken the love quiz, my amazing love quiz that's fun and informative, that helps you know your superpower and your growth edge. And we all have that. Please be sure to take it at midlifeloveoutloud.com/love quiz. It's in the show notes as well. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to the station, that's a way for you not to miss an episode. And also, share this episode with someone you know that can use this message today. We have such great, amazing sisters in our life, and let's do this together. We're not meant to do this alone. And if you're looking for some more support, speaking of doing this alone, there's a link in my bio to apply for a love breakthrough session. I'd be happy to sit down with you and let's talk about your true why and what are some of the blocks. All right, that's our episode for today. Mwah. One more thing before you go. Have you taken my Discover Your Love Avatar quiz? It's a 2-minute quiz that can help you not only know your strengths, your superpower because you have one, also identify some of your blind spots, some of the things that might be having you in your fear, having you behaving in ways that aren't in alignment with your highest self, the way you want to be when it comes to dating and relationships. And it'll also help you discover why maybe the stars haven't lined up for you yet. Bottom line is, you take this 2-minute quiz, you get a full report in your email with details on how to move forward in next level love, whether you want a partner or not. So you can go to midlifeloveoutloud.com/love quiz. The link is in the show notes as well. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to the station, I'm going to encourage you to do that too, so you don't miss any episodes. And I hope you got a ton out of today's. See you next week. Mwah.